What's up, guys? It's Gavin back here with another video. So I have not posted in a while. Today we're going to be playing City Skylines, and we're going to be playing a new game. It's City Skylines 2, actually. We're going to be choosing a new map. Let's see. This one looks okay. We might do Wilderness. What I'm planning on doing is Mountain Village. That looks like a super good one. I could do that one right there. Hold up. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go with Windy Fjords. Yeah. Let's see. We'll go with Redstone. And we are gonna be doing this in a national park. I'm gonna turn off natural disasters. So the plan's gonna be to set up a small town with a national park. Oh, sorry. A little tired. So the area is mountainous, so we could probably make an estimate. It's probably in the northern part of the United States. I'm thinking, like, I want to say this takes place in, like, Hawaii, because I think Hawaii is nice, but something tells me this is in, like, Alaska. Seeing like a huge gold deposit. That'd be funny. One thing I wish they would add is, so with the ore in the oil mining in this game, I wish for oil they would add an oil rig, and for ore they would add a ore mining ship, like they had in the first City Skylines game. Okay, so here's our starting location. I have every single tile unlocked with money. I am using texture pack, so if you were to get this game, mine looks different than yours, so. Okay, so let's see. Using a highway, which is what they're doing. They're using a 4-lane highway. Let's see. Our plan is we can probably set up maybe a small fishing village. Ooh. It's like right down here. So what I'll do is I'll grab 2 heights. I'll grab this height down here. Don't worry, I'll make it look better. I'll grab this height down here and about that height. And so that's what it looks like. And just so we know, we'll leave that there. And so what you want to do is you want to try to respect the ground and not like destroy a mountainside. So but sometimes you have to, like in this situation we have to cut through, at least make a cut through. Hold up, I can probably switch this over to a 1 lane because we're not going to be having this much traffic. I know that. So like here, we can take a look real quick. Yeah, see, look, that looks pretty nice and smooth. And now, obviously, you wouldn't want to drive up like that, so. Another thing to help us figure out how steep something is if you look down the middle, you'll see like a little triangle. That's a right triangle, for anybody who doesn't know. And that will say plus 1.2%. That is how steep it is. And you want to get that as close to 0 as possible. It's like, I'm sure that's fine right down there. I will. Now you don't want to go over, but you also don't want to go under. So you'll have to probably dip down right there. But I'm sure it's not too much of a hassle for drivers. And yes, our goal is to preserve as much nature as possible, which is why we're not just bulldozing every single thing there is. So now I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go like this. And you're probably wondering, why did I make that a 3-lane? That's because I got to connect this 4-lane with this 1 3-lane. So like that, okay? It's not going to look the best, but you gotta work with what you got. So right there's gonna be not the best, but it's fine. So here's our road, and it sweeps to the mountains. Right here it looks super nice, that stretch of road. And just gonna make sure that we save our game. And what's the name of it? So we'll name this. We can probably go with we could probably go with Redstone Highway, to be honest. Redstone Highway. There we go. If you have any ideas for the name of the highway right there, comment them. So in case we want to change it. So like that right there. And now we have to build the city. I turned off snapping just so I can get this road lined. What I think I'll do here is I'll have a road like right up here. Then what I'll do is I gotta find the road right here. Okay. Then I got to go, hold up. So for this I need the complex curve tool. So I can make a road that looks like that. And then now all I'll do is I'll just make it look like this. And yes, I understand that is super steep. Well, you're probably just gonna have to deal with it because I don't think I'll be able to change that really. So it is gonna be super steep. I understand. What I can probably do is use like one of these roads. See if that just makes that a little bit more steep. Hold up. Yeah, that. Nah. Okay, hold up. I might have to redo this road. So real quick, let me just use this as how do I make this connect it down there? So like this. So what I can do is I can grab my slope tool and make that a little bit more even. To say, let's see, that's still pretty steep, but let's see, what does it look like? Okay, it's better. I don't know if it's better or not, I'm just saying that. And now all the way over here, okay, we have power lines. The situation with power lines is we gotta get it over there. But we also don't want to destroy the beauty of the area. So we could put them underground, but only problem with that is super expensive. I know something tells me I doubt that anybody who watches my videos are electricians or whatever. Something just tells me. But if you are an electrician, then you could probably tell me how to build a power line. I don't know. I don't care. And like an example of this is gonna be like I'm gonna try to cross this highway. Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna do. Just gonna build a roundabout on top. No, I'm just joking. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. Oh, that and then that. Okay, for this. Now, would you build it over water like this? I don't know. It's a small river. Question is, what am I gonna do with the power situation? Right up here. Well, let's see. I gotta make this big enough for a road and for power lines, so. And let me just check something real quick. That was still good. I was just checking something. Yeah, so right now we are going to be approaching down by the road, and as you might be noticing, negative 5.9. 5.6 is going to be probably the best we can go. But then you're left with that. So hold up, let me check something. What I can do is, I have a mod installed, which lets me mess with the landscaping tools. No, hold up. Okay, somehow I need to connect these two roads together. What I'm thinking is I go like this. 7.5. That's still a little bit big, but we should be good. We'll hop into the complex curve tool. And then what I'll do, because this seems dangerous to drive at what would be to drive at night with no lights on the highway, I'm gonna add lights on the highway just for safety. See, small little transformer station. So now that will carry the power all the way over to our little city that we have not yet built. So now that we've got that built, power lines go well, not power lines, but the lights carry electricity underneath it, so we should be good. Just so you know, goes up there. So we're good on that stage. Now, this is the fun part. I just realized that both of these sides are pretty steep, but we'll manage. So I've got developer mode enabled, and so I can go like low res, which means low residential, and then I can plop down small little houses. And now that does take place in Alaska, like I said, but the EU houses do look pretty nice depending on which ones they are. And depending on which ones they are, that means some look better than others. Especially when it comes to smaller houses, the EU look better than the North American ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll down here. But we could oh, hold up, like look at this, okay? This one looks pretty good. So like this upper hill, maybe we can do a little bit more nicer houses, I can say. And what I'll do is, you might notice, as soon as I place them down, oh, they're what the game calls condemned. That's because I'm going to pause my game, because they have no zoning underneath them. So, oh, that is not what I'm looking for. Still not what I'm looking for. Actually, that one looks kind of nice. That one would be better, like, down here, maybe. Now, whatever you do, once you open up dev mode, do not press that X up there on the top, because then you can't get dev mode without restarting your game, which is a pain in the butt. Yeah, like some of these houses are good houses, but they're a little bit too long. Like, oh, actually, that one's good. Now, these are low rent apartments. We're not going to be, at most, the apartments might be like this big. Oh, that's a pile of ore. There we go. Like these houses, they look good, see? Now, question is, can I find... Oh, sweet. That is a perfect fit. Okay. There we go. Now, let's figure... and you just press home to open and close the dev mode menu when you have it open. Now, you might see some of these are still condemned. Do you want to know why? Because they reach just a little bit outside. So I gotta knock down the ones that are condemned. Like that would work. 3x4. Do we have a 3x4? Yes, we do. Yeah, like, see, 3x2. Oh, it's 2x3. 2x5, maybe? No. Okay, 2x4, that is the max. So that's what it would look like. Okay. Now, we do not have water, and we do not have a bunch of other stuff. So, let me go over here. I'm going to add groundwater deposits over here. We can say that this town is sitting on groundwater. And you might say, oh, because I played groundwater, I'm going to do a groundwater pumping station. I don't know. That's just a backup in case. But I think I'm going to go with the water tower, and you might say, oh, I can connect it to the road. I could, but I don't have to. If I wanted to, I can stick it right up here overlooking the city. But then I just got to do some minor modifications to the terrain. By minor, I mean probably I can move a cliff back a little bit. Like, see, look at that right there. Like, yeah, it looks okay, but it's not the best. So I'm just going to try to smooth it out just a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is just add a path. Got to turn anarchy on. And we'll just add that little path right there. And and that right there, that is for a lookout post. I'm not going to do a lookout area up top. Even though this would be a very scenic view, we don't need it. So we're just going to save. And now we're going to wait for our first resident to come in. Oh, wait, hold up. We need sewage. I forgot about sewage. So what I could do is, where are the borders? What I might have to do is I might have to import. I might have to make a combined pipe. So I have to input sewage, so. So now we're just gonna wait for that. Oh, nope. So remember, it is gonna take people to drive. It's gonna take people time to drive. Either that or just nobody wants to come. You've got this nice big highway, but nobody wants to come to our city. Oh, hold up. Spoke too soon. Wait a second. How is this smart car outrunning the sports car? Jeez. Skirt, skirt. And also, you would think this thing's electric, but no. It sounds like it's got a super big engine. Look at this cargo ship. But yeah, so we still don't have any residents because nobody's made it over here so far. So what we're gonna need to do is probably gonna need to build some, probably gonna need to build some small stores and all that stuff, you know. So what's something that would be super vital down here? It's probably a gas station. Actually, this right here. Let's see. 3x4. What would a 3x4 look like here? It fits. I can tell you that. Hold up. Okay. Actually, this wouldn't look that bad right here. Stick to that, and then I'm going to pause the game real quick. 2x6, nope, too long. 2x5, too long. If I want a 2x5, nope, can't even do it over there. 2x4? Oh yeah, I can do it over there. So whatever by 4 is the limit, so I can probably do like that. That's the complete opposite. 4x4. There we go. Sick. That's a nice little area. And what I'll do. Oh, have I been Okay, so what I'm gonna do is right here, I'm gonna grab an alley road. I'm gonna connect that up right there. And to make sure that it's on my favor, what I mean by that is the zoning works. I have to go like this, and then, well, not like that. Where is the shop that I just said? Not 2x4. A 2x3 would look kind of cozy, but if we were going for that, it'd be a 3x3. I'm just gonna save real quick. Okay, we're good. Oh. Okay, I don't want high offices. I want low offices. Now something to... Oh. I could probably stick... Now this office right here, I could probably... Problem is space. Like, space is your main enemy here, so... Now what I'm gonna do, okay? That might seem a little bit boring, you know, just an office out by itself. What I can do is I'm gonna search for invisible road. And then now I can make myself my own parking lot. Okay, now that we've got that, just going to place some nice grass down. Let's see. It seems like that's having a problem with where we want to place it, so I'm going to turn on the Anarchy mod. And now I'm going to be able to place grass wherever I want without it yelling at me. The Anarchy mod is super helpful if you want to build where the game doesn't want you to, but Dev mode also has something like it. But there we go. So now we've got some businesses and still nobody that works here yet. So all the offices are still open. So what I'm planning on doing is, if you look, well, right here's a lake, but I personally thought that was elevated. I guess that was my mistake. But where's my town? Where is my town? How did I lose a town? How do you lose a town? Oh, there we go. It's right there. So what I'm thinking about doing is right up here by this pass. Yes, you might be saying, why am I doing this? This is just showing the natural beauty, adding a sheer cliff. That is not exactly what I am doing, even though it kind of is. Just gotta make that a little bit smaller and then add like this. So what I'm building right now, if you don't know, I'm building a waterfall. Let's see, flow, I'm going to do 8 with 6 centimeters. So now, this should make an artificial waterfall. If you didn't know. Now it just slowly inches towards the edge, and it should go over. If it starts going over the sides, then I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it's going over the sides. Never mind. Oh, now I see. It's not going through. It's just teleporting down. So sorry, I'm spending a little bit longer on what I thought was going to be short. I'm just trying to fix this side right here. How is it so hard to create a waterfall? What I might do is I might just remove this up here. And that will eventually run out slowly over time, even though I've got it in fast forward. And that will drain, and that right there, I know I can turn into a waterfall. But yeah, that's gonna slowly drain down until there's nothing left. So let's see. We got 6 people and they're slowly moving out. That's not good. So let's see. To keep people to make people to stay. If I was them, I would love to skate. I'm just joking. I would not. I don't like skating, but skate on the side of a cliff. But no, that might be a little bit too dangerous. So what I am going to do is I'm going to add an outdoor gym for them. Yep. And I'm sure some people like basketball. So I'll be able to add that with a small trail. I could probably just go and make like zigzag. What I'm doing right now is I'm adding a key wall to the side of this, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the water, I'm gonna push it in like this, so there's more of a nice little area right here people can enjoy. And yes, of course, there's gonna be little like clumps of dirt or whatever, but it's fine. We got 9 people. And I know we got more than 9 houses. Come on. Well, maybe we don't have more than 9 houses. 10 people. Okay, yeah, so it's slowly increasing. So, what to do? We are going to need some services. But what I think will be nice is if right up here we placed a fire watchtower. How are they supposed to get up there? I don't know. But you wanna know what this looks like? This looks like a ski lift to me. Will I go skiing down it? No, absolutely not. What do I know? That slope is too steep. Well, that doesn't bother me. This is an intense view, so. Okay. Healthcare. Well, what I want to get in first is a nice little school. What I'm gonna do is, well, right here I need to go like that. But I'm gonna make that smoothed out. Oh, I can't notice it. Dang it. Okay, there we go. It's much better. At least this. Okay, medical. Where could we slide in medical? Medical would probably fit in right there pretty well. I don't know. So what I'm planning on doing right there is maybe like a little camper area. But I gotta get the essential services down. Now, problem is a police station is big, so I don't know. And you gotta have a police station. Like you probably could have borrow one from an external area, but you know that wouldn't be the best. So I'm thinking maybe police, they can sit up here on this hill, vantage point of the town. Let's see, how long is my video getting to? It is... Oh, it's been 42 minutes. So I'm going to start beginning to wrap up part 1. Since this is a little bit on the longer side. Let's see. To wrap up part 1, we'll just work on a camper. Okay. And now, I recommend when using developer mode and you're gonna use a camper, okay? Well, just any vehicles for that matter. Doesn't matter whether they're stationary or not. I recommend you save your game, okay? Save your game. And you also can't delete campers, so keep that in mind. Let me just close out of that menu. Gonna save my game real quick before I continue. And now we are just going to finish out with this. So what we're gonna need to do is something tells me that this area would have a nice lawn. So our two options are grass checkered lawn or just regular lawn. So we're probably just going to be able to go with the regular. Yeah, we could probably just go with the normal lawn like this. And they can probably share some stuff with them, but there we go, we got that. And just to make it look a little bit more like it's been used, there's supposed to be mud right there. You can tell a little bit of a difference. But not really. Okay. So right now we're just finishing up RV parking. So this right here will be a little campground for anybody that wants to come in here and camp. Like, oh. Save real quick. And what I'm most likely gonna do is right at the end stick a campground shelter. And some of these guys will probably have like fire pits or whatever. Not everybody, but so go there like that. And then since I can't delete them, I'm gonna probably just have to go like this. Probably stick a few on each side. This one's gonna have a different bench because it's like right on the corner, so. Just gotta finish up with the campers and then I will be ending up this video. If you liked today's episode and want to see more City Skylines, then comment or leave a like, and I will see you around. Goodbye, everybody.